She said running back, I've been on the track. I don't have the energy, and baby, that's a fact. Know that you gon' text me and opposites attract. Know you gonna sex me, you know I fuck with that.
What's good? We back here with the Medium Rare Podcast. It's your boy, LastNameBall, repping Triggadale, land of the free, home of the brave. Diversify your revenue streams, and we promoting positivity all 2021. And I'm here with my illustrious co-host.
It's your boy from the land of Marijos. The bitches of the kings, the Homo Celestial Dragon. Yes, I'm your boy from Kings, it's your boy Don Sazon. What's happening? We back on camera. Y'all seeing us again. We had some little technical difficulties, but we back. Happy 4th of July.
I feel like that's just what our podcast should be named at this point.
What?
Technical difficulties.
That's a lit name, I ain't gonna lie. How was your 4th of July? Did you have anything medium rare? Because everything I ate was fucking hockey pucks.
Nah, yeah. 4th of July is for the American tradition of grilling a burger so that shit got no more juices in it. Because you cannot trust the Walmart burgers. And, some sausage links.
I did have a sausage link. Shout out to Stacy.
And, and brewskis. It's all about the brewskis.
What you had, like Michelob Ultras? Or
I actually went really, like, bougie shit, like sours.
Hazy
and IPAs. Yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
I didn't have any of that. I just had mad Casamigos because, I'm a regular person from uptown and that's all we drink, Casamigos. But it was Hippo Salad, so we have that there. I didn't eat any hockey pucks. I actually had some good burgers courtesy of Freddie and Stacy. Shouts out to y'all. Mm-hmm. They were 3rd pound burgers.
A 3rd pound?
Yeah.
So not a 1/4 pound.
A third of a pound.
A 1/3 of a pound. Okay.
Yeah, so it was good, man. It was juicy. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't wilding with the heat. And I had a nice 4th of July. The cops came.
Nice.
We popped fireworks. I've never popped a firework in my life.
All right. Oh, I have a story, so we'll go on.
Go ahead, JPP.
So, went to an undisclosed location this weekend for 4th of July, and we acquired some fireworks, right?
Illegally?
Legally, illegally. I mean, who really knows anymore, right? And we're going out some people went out and to light them.
Oh, you wasn't there.
Right? Nah, this is something I saw from afar. And and they was lit, and it was fucking lit. And then they were put in the disposal, right? In the trash receptacle.
The fireworks or the people?
The fireworks, after they're done, you throw them out.
Okay.
And that trash receptacle erupted into an inferno.
So there was still fireworks in there, or was because it was hot?
Who knows? But fireworks were thrown in there, and an inferno of flames did erupt.
That sounds
3 alarms, I heard.
Like this was in a crib.
Undisclosed location.
You were far, so it doesn't matter. You had the binoculars.
Yeah.
Everybody from Riverdale.
From what I saw, it was in like a park.
Okay. Okay, sounds Van Cortlandt-ish. Sounds very Van Cortlandt-ish.
Undisclosed location.
That
was my fucking July 4th.
Did you see the video of the guy with the fireworks in his ass? It wasn't in his ass, but it was like they put it in his boxers, and it was just like he was walking away. It was like, you didn't see that video?
Nah, man.
Did you see the one in Harlem where the firework they put in the middle of the street and it popped and the guy flew?
Nah.
Come on, bro. What do you use Twitter for?
I was doing other things on July 4th. You was with the Twitter fingers. I'm sorry.
No, this was after. I didn't see it on the day.
I know.
That day, I was basically a paramedic. My friend of mine broke her elbow. She did the people's elbow.
What?
So we went to a pool party. And this wasn't your traditional pool party when nobody gets in the pool. Everybody just stands by and looks cool. We were actually in the pool. So she decided to get up and go to the bathroom. And this is after 4 or 5 cups of casa. Sun is still out. It's blazing. So people are dehydrated even faster. So she goes to go to the bathroom. And there's like a little step to go into the bathroom. And there was no towels there. So she could have sued them. I advised her to sue. She didn't sue that. But she goes, and it's like one of those.
She still has time, statute of limitations being what it is and all.
I would have sued them. at least get a free bottle of Casa or something off of them.
Oh, where you gotta talk to the manager.
Yeah, I'll represent you. I'll represent you. You know what we talking about. But yeah, so she did like a Looney Tunes.
Because you know who? Did you know what? Well, you know who? Let that stay between me and you.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me? I saw this from afar, just like you.
Yeah.
So she did like a Looney Tunes, that has like a Looney Tunes fall, bro. Like her flip flops were up in the air, and then you just hear, poof. And it was like in slow motion. So then, like, when we get there, you just see mad white. You just see mad bone. So it's like mad carne and then mad bone. It's like a T-bone steak. Mm-hmm. So shorty had to go to the hospital. She feels better now. If
was it like she couldn't pick her shit up, or she just held it like this, or
from what I saw, she had the Mega Man. She was doing this.
Oh no.
She had the blaster, and then
the Metroid Prime.
But they went to the hospital. She got her shit stitched up. Nothing, like she didn't have a fracture, nothing. God bless her. So yeah, that was a fruitful 4th of July. Then the cops came and I got kicked out.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty consistent theme in 4th of July, especially in New York City. Cops showing up, cops taking your shit.
I was in Jersey. I wasn't even in New York.
Oh, you see, giving out locations.
No, but you see, like New York is better because the cops in New York don't give a fuck. Like they don't care. If you
depends on the cop.
Bro, in Dykeman.
But I'd rather not.
In Dykeman and on Kingsbridge, people were doing whatever the fuck they want.
That's consistently.
Like I feel like the cops themselves.
That's a regular day.
The cops themselves pop fireworks. And yo, honestly, bro, people been wilding, bro. This lack of police presence, people been wilding, bro. On the highway, people driving with no license plates.
Yeah.
Speeding.
Yeah, it's regular.
Paper plates that are fake. The scooters, I feel like I'm in DR. Or Colombia, or whatever country you want to say that the people.
I mean, they did rename what, like
the Washington Heights, Little Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
that name doesn't stick.
It doesn't.
The Heights,
just the Heights.
Yeah. But you ever like had problems with the pasolas on the road? Well, you're in Riverdale, so.
Nah, not really. What do you mean I'm in Riverdale? Riverdale is in between Yonkers and Kingsbridge. Yeah. So it's like if you're on the roadways, everybody, you're on the roadways with everybody. So it's not like, yo, I get on the Riverdale only fucking
you do.
highway.
Riverdale Ave, and then you take the Hudson.
Nah, I be getting on the FDR because I'm going downtown and there's no tolls. It's also a piece of shit highway.
Hey, FDR is clear.
And then, so I'll be on the FDR with everybody. Yeah.
Oh, question. So I was having this discussion with a friend of mine. At any point in the last 3 months, have you heard multiple days of fireworks in Riverdale?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I've heard 0 fireworks.
My friend was saying that they popping fireworks every day. It sounds like they.
Who's your man's?
I'd rather not.
He's a resident?
Yeah.
Yo.
They are residents.
You see, don't be fraudulent about Riverdale, yo. That man not from here. Matter of fact, his Riverdale card revoked. All right. Because he knows damn well we live in a nice ass neighborhood with no gang violence and no motherfucking fireworks.
Well, apparently there's dirt bikes.
Okay.
And fireworks on
there is mad dirt bikes. Every day there are 2 dudes that ride up Riverdale Ave from like Yonkers and shit. And I see them I hear them every single day.
They sound
and it's like
they sound Puerto Rican.
They're the same as them every time.
They sound Puerto Rican.
But other than that, we chilling over here, yo. A lot of family vehicles.
Subarus.
Camrys.
Camrys on fire.
Accords. A lot of minivans, a lot of town and countries.
Chrysler's town car. Are they? Is it town car?
Town and country.
Town and country. There you go.
Yeah.
Listen. One thing I wanted to say is that I'm not liking all this slander on professional athletes. I feel like when the media is bored, they just have to dig up something about a professional athlete. Not saying that it's not true, but first and foremost, what do you think about your homegirl Sha'Carri Richardson smoking the bud and getting banned from the Olympics?
Oh, let's talk about this. I'm back.
Right? Yeah, you mentioned the greenery, right?
It's super lame, but it's like, what do you expect? It's a privately run organization that is extremely old and run by old white people. So
who smoke weed?
They could have easily been like, you know what? you can still run, right? You know, we're new, we're progressive. We let trans people compete now.
In the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I believe so. And like weightlifting and
That's
shit.
crazy. If that's great. But
right, but you can't smoke. And it's like she was upfront about it. She said she found out that her biological mother died, right? And she was just going through it. And it's, you know, how is that a performance enhancing
and
element?
it was an edible too. It wasn't even like she smoked. It was an edible.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You're getting high. But it's like, how is that a performance enhancing drug? In what sense? How?
Enhance the focus.
Like, that shit is probably poor for her, yo. Like, if she's an Olympic level athlete, I feel like taking a fucking edible off your man's
Yeah.
is probably not in her diet plan or some shit. Like,
My whole thing about it
she's a Ferrari, son.
I mean, my whole thing about it is just that, like, she took it in a state that was legal. Her team, I blame her team more than I blame anybody else. I blame her, obviously, too, because it's like, you trying to go to the Olympics, you trying to get your shit boosted. I feel your mom's passed away, but like, you know what's in front of you. And going back to the whole thing about trans, I'm not saying it's crazy, like I discriminate. I'm saying that's crazy because there's a discrepancy as far as physical ability.
Of course.
So if you have men competing with women, that's what's crazy. Mm-hmm. Back to the money. So the whole thing with Sha'Carri Richardson is like, you should have known what it is, but the Olympic Committee are assholes because they left off by the 4x1 relay. Like,
yeah.
all right, she got suspended, cool, but put on the 4x1. But y'all just want to be like, oh, nah, we're coming down with the iron hammer. Fuck y'all. Okay?
It's just like in 20 years, is this still going to be around? We all know it's not. It's just a matter of time and society accepting it. So why even, you know, indulge with the bullshit? Just let her run. I think it's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is. And then people are saying that they're going to boycott the Olympics. I mean, I think y'all will deal with that one. Come on.
I did see a post from another sprinter on the U.S. national team that said that, you know, I guess that people shouldn't do that and that they should support all the other black athletes that are there. Yeah. And by like taking it away, you're not going to look at it. You're not going to see any of these guys. And yeah, so I don't know. Think about that if that's your plan.
The last thing I'll say about this is every athlete on the Jamaican national team passed their test. So I can't really cut you that much slack because they're Jamaican.
The Olympics doesn't test, bro.
It's the U.S. committee?
Yeah, this is not the Olympics saying she can't run. This is the U.S. National team, that organization that is privately run, not part of the government, not government funded.
Disgusting.
Right? They can essentially do what they're a corporation, and they said it, right? Because you know, if they like, how many times Russians be sending the juiced up the Ivan Dragos to the Olympics? Nobody says anything, but like, Shorty takes a hit of the J, bro. She eat an edible. So that's what I'm saying. That's all I gotta say on that one.
You know what it is? I feel like the U.S. is not like trying to win. They more into politics than winning. You feel me? Like they like, oh, we're gonna win in basketball, so we don't give a fuck about nothing else.
Bro, do you know how quickly U.S. men's national team like polo gear sells out?
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as that kid is out, it is gone.
Yeah, Young Dro cops them all. Young Dro cops them all. But on the same boat, we're gonna go and talk about my man Trevor Bauer because I feel like they're doing him a little dirt.
Well, let's talk about the situation in baseball. Period. Right.
Okay.
So like how the MLB is now cracking down on foreign substances being on players' fingers. So Trevor Bauer, who has now I think probably this one or two second richest pitchers like getting paid right now.
They've been hating on him.
He's investing his money on having scientists research substances that can, under MLB rules, be legally used to assist the grip. And the reason why he's doing this is because back in UCLA, when he was playing with, was this dude Cole?
Garrett Cole?
Garrett Cole. They was doing it in that clubhouse. That got brought to the Astros clubhouse where Garrett Cole was. And all of a sudden, you got spin rates going crazy. more speed, more control.
Yeah, that Astros clubhouse was corrupt.
And that essentially won the Astros a World Series.
That
It did.
shit was
It
the
did.
Legion of
Cheating
Doom,
won
bro.
the Astros a World Series.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, bro. I
And
support you.
they did not get suspended for anything. But my guy Trevor Bauer, so he's working with the foreign substances. He's MLB's worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they hate
He's talking very publicly about this. I'd suggest go check that shit out. But currently, he's been accused of beating a woman after she was left unconscious.
No.
Right?
So the legal allegations was that they were having sexual connections. They were having sex.
Oh, he was smashing him 1,000,000%. Certified, done.
He choked her to the point that she was unconscious,
And she was with it.
and she was injured from that. And then
But
she
she was
like,
with it.
felony lawsuit, not on my watch.
I am not biased.
Apparently, this is what she's into. So,
It's not apparently, like, there are text messages that say, hey, I really liked getting choked unconscious last night.
it was dope.
Do it again.
It was a rush. And
We don't need to guess.
I just think that it's crazy that the MLB hates him and allegations come out. And I hate the fact that it's an allegation and it's
And this type of shit happens all the time, right?
Deshaun Watson.
Exactly. It goes like, and it goes back before that. So who knows, man? I love a good conspiracy theory here and there.
I feel like Deshaun Watson set the bar because he was hating on the Texans. He was like, nah, fuck out of here. I don't want to play here no more. And then what happened? Sexual allegation.
Apparently, all these women got money for lawyers.
Yes, the same lawyer.
Just saying.
And now my man Trevor Bauer, all he was doing was trying to please a woman. Women complain that men don't try to touch them properly or do none of this. Here's a man who's trying his hardest to the point that she's getting unconscious, and now it's allegations.
Yeah,
Cosby got set free.
that's a fact.
Feel me? So these allegations, bro, I'm not saying that women are not correct and they don't be true, but it's a little fishy that it happens at opportune time for organizations and leagues. It's a little fishy. Feel me? Because listen, I'm gonna tell you a story.
Mm-hmm.
My man's
Okay.
back in his past life told me about his sexual escapades with a certain woman where
Oh, chatty.
it was no names involved.
Okay.
So he told me that she liked him punching her in the head, grab her
Hold on.
hair.
Time out. Like, not face.
No, the back of her head, like sides right here. Mink, and he had a switch hit, and she was like, "Yo, harder." He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna knock you unconscious. Keep going." So the doggy style, hair wrapped, pang, and this was her shit. This is what she liked. So a lot of women like getting choked. Some women like going to the extreme. Trevor Bauer's really wrong? No. The MLB, that's why y'all losing fans. Because y'all always on some bullshit.
MLB is losing fans because it is one of the most dreadful, boring things to watch on TV.
Yes.
Right? That's why it's fucking losing fans. And guys like Trevor Bauer stir the pot. And I love guys like Trevor Bauer.
That's a fact.
Right? But if the shorty liked it, why are we even talking about it? Because someone paid the media man to run the story.
Yo, bro, I honestly feel like this is the new age version of assassinations and like calling hits.
It's character assassination.
Yeah, like instead of the mafia boss saying like, yo, go kill him, yo, you do this sexual assault charge. Because as soon as a woman says any type of allegation, you're finished. They don't investigate. You're just done, and then the
That's
facts
not
come
true.
Out. Who got?
Harvey Weinstein got away with that shit for years. Don't try to
No.
watch history because.
But he got bagged. He's a
But like
bag.
no. What do you mean? If I'm out here being a criminal for 40 years and then you get me like 5 years before I'm about to die, like is it a real success story?
They can't stop Harvey Weinstein from working. Like a professional athlete, it's allegations. You off the field.
Well, it's because
immediately.
the NFL is supposed to be rated G, right? The MLB is supposed to be rated G.
There's blood in these
Right?
sports.
Like all these sports are supposed to be rated G. You look at their games; they're E for everyone, right? They're appealing to the masses. And as soon as you start to, defect from this, Disney kind of appeal that all these athletes are supposed to have. They not trying to have that.
Why nothing happened to Hulk Hogan?
You wanted the WWE was. My man Vince McMahon was probably shooting people up in the locker room.
Yo, bro, Vince
with the
McMahon.
Royce. Yo, Vince, get me today.
If y'all never seen the like compilation of Vince McMahon's wildest moments, please go watch that, bro, because he's a wild goon.
It's WWE is one of the most fascinating businesses in the United States. They're family business. It's not some like big corporation. Like these guys are still picking up phone calls. Shane is still picking up phone calls.
Shane O'Mac.
Linda's still fucking picking up phone calls.
She's alive.
I don't know. If not, R.I.P. to God.
Go watch that video, man. But yeah, man, it's a sad day in the world. A lot of assassinations. Haiti's president got whacked. So apparently it was like some cartel hit.
So what it was is so this is what I've been told today and what I've done a small bit of research on.
Haitian
the Haitian Connect, right? Said that this president is kind of like more of a dictator, right? And kind of centralized, I guess, the power, and wasn't really rocking with the U.S. And his opponent comes from the kind of wealthier end of Haiti, and the U.S. backs him. Current sitting president gets assassinated. Coinky dink? I think not.
And Haiti's a company. It's a country where it's like most people don't really care, which is fucked up. But it's like most people didn't care about Haiti anyway, which is one of the most glorious countries when you talk about like wars and getting freedom and shit. But in the same light, that same island, they've been wilding for years. Because you heard about that law that DR passed? You haven't heard about it, or you just don't agree with it?
I haven't heard about it.
So they passed a law that makes it okay for companies and basically any type of establishment to discriminate.
Okay.
And everyone has ran with, it was just LBQY2 squared. But
wait, what?
The alphabet community.
LGBTQ.
Yeah, I can never pronounce it. But everyone has ran with it that it's just about them, and it's not. You can discriminate on women. Women needs to be outraged. You can discriminate on religion, color of skin, height, and it's all legal. So there's no lawsuits.
Yo, shout out to DR for keeping it in a stack, though. Like, because people going to discriminate no matter what. And you're not going to have a lawyer or a law enforcement officer standing over your shoulder to, like, fucking crack down on the guy.
Most of the time, they don't crack down anyway. But it's just like...
Yo, did you see the video of the dude that was, like, talking... Like, he was harassing his neighbor, and he shouted his address out.
Oh, son that looked like Hank from
he shouted his address. So this white racist dude was harassing this black guy as he was walking around his neighborhood. It got caught on video. The man looks into the fucking camera, spells his address out, and says, yo, you could come see me if you want. The video got posted online. It goes viral, and a mob of people went to go see him.
They was blasting T.I. bring him out when the cops was coming. Like, they had a stereo, and it was like, bring him out when the cops was bringing him out in cuffs, bro. God bless America.
Yeah, and they showered this man in mad beer and shit, yeah. That shit was lit.
I would have showered him in mop water. Fuck him.
But, yeah, so that happened.
Yeah, but, I mean, DR's a little wild, but just for passing the law. Like, that's crazy.
Well, DR been wild, man.
DR's one of the most corrupt countries in a minute. And they have a Guinness World Record of the longest time on state of emergency. Because the scheme is that they're on state of emergency so they don't have to pay back their loans for other countries until they can open up the country for tourism. Because that's the main conduit for their income. So that's the scheme that they're doing. So DR just been wilding. The toque de queda it's like 3 o'clock, so you can't leave, or it's like 3 or 5. So nobody wants to go to DR anyway because it sucks basically. And it's just like, y'all got to get y'all shit together, bro. You feel me? There's a lot of cool things about being Dominican, but Dominicans be wild. And there's a lot of racist Dominicans out there. More racist than Americans.
Also, water is wet. You know, the sky is blue in the morning. Right? And
Cubans are racist too, though.
Death and taxes.
Death and taxes. That's crazy.
Right? Can't escape them.
I mean, you could escape taxes.
Yeah, shout out to Wesley Snipes.
But, I mean, he got bagged. Shout out to Messi. Messi ain't do no jail time.
That's different taxes, man.
How?
Because he's not running from Uncle Sam.
He's running from the world government.
No, he's not.
Bro, so where those taxes what he was paying? He had to pay M's, bro.
Of course, bro. He's the second highest paid athlete.
All the money that he skimmed off the top with the taxes, that's what he used to pay. That's what he did.
He's probably fine. That's a different caliber of money.
Wesley Snipes, no.
Messi, different caliber. And
Yo,
he's a Europe.
Yeah, but you notice that Wesley Snipes, after he got bad, got a little more funny. Like, his roles have been funny roles.
Yep, like, you seen the new Coming to America?
Yeah.
Yes, that was pretty solid. Yeah, so I mean, he's not gonna do action shit no more. He's like 60.
What
do you mean? He's not gonna like crane kick somebody or like roundhouse.
They need to bring him back into the Marvel universe. And
as Blade?
Yes.
I can see that.
Chop somebody up. He needs to chop somebody up. I don't care if it's a lesser character. Put him in Guardians of the Galaxy. Just have him in some random world. Do something. Bring Wesley Snipes back. Okay.
What if they do a new Blade? Who would they reclass? Who would they recast as Blade?
Fuck, that's a good one. Son from Snowfall. He's black.
Yo, he walks with no arm movement.
I'm saying he could be a smooth Blade. He just got to bulk up.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Somebody told me Michael B. Jordan, which is absurd.
No,
like,
no
fucking way.
And he was already Killmonger, so that's a dub.
It cannot be Papa Doc. Yo, bro.
Oh. Well, he's in the Marvel Universe too, yo.
Why is he hosting the ESPYs? Who made the decision to say, let's get Anthony, his name is Lackey or Mackie?
Mackie.
Who made that decision to put Papa Doc as the fucking person who's hosting the ESPYs? What
well, was he Jim Brown in that movie or not? I'm bugging.
Oh shit! He was one of them pillars.
My man was doing a whole lot.
I can't take him seriously though, bro. Like every time I see him, I want to laugh. Like I cannot take Papa Doc seriously. Like there's
your real name's Clarence.
Exactly, but it's just his face. He always like he wants to laugh, like he wants to burst out. And then that whole "go make daddy a sandwich" shit. He's wilding. He's keeping it a stack, but he's wild. You feel me? Like there's a scene that I will never forget. That I can never take Jamie Foxx seriously. The Aaliyah video, the tribute when she passed away, there's a scene that he's like, and it just looks like, yo, bro, you want to laugh. You're Jamie Foxx. Like, you funny. I can't take you seriously. That's the same way I think about Papa Doc. The ESPYs are going to be trash. I hope nobody goes to that.
ESPY's been trash for a minute, though. Like, yeah, I don't remember. I mean, but...
The Drake one was probably the last good one.
Yeah, but who do you... So, I guess, now that the ESPYs are coming up, who do you think is going to be kind of highlighted this year?
Tom Brady.
Again.
They're going to blow Tom Brady out the moon.
Yeah, this is his farewell tour, pretty much.
Shohei Ohtani better win something because he's been wild.
Shotani.
In basketball, when are the ESPYs?
I'm not sure, bro. You had the ESPY information. I was not ready for that. But if basketball, Chris Paul, maybe?
They might bang.
If he wins the chip,
they might bang with Chris Paul. I ain't gonna lie to you. They might bang with him.
You gotta give him the lifetime achievement right there on the spot.
They're gonna give Damian Lillard some love as always, and then Phil Mickelson, they're gonna blow him too because he won that. And then they got Osaka, even though she's
Naomi Osaka,
even though she's on some hit 'em up shit, talking about fuck yeah, I'm not gonna do no interviews.
What do you think is gonna happen to Rachel Nichols?
Man, Rachel Nichols is doing bad right now, bro. Rachel Nichols is doing bad. I don't think that anything's really gonna happen to her. She's just gonna be moved to something that's like not in the spotlight. Like they might throw her on like a couple of sports centers, or like, damn, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen. She's done.
I saw Jalen Rose's daughter.
Is that confirmed that that's Jalen Rose's daughter?
I don't know, but let's assume.
Because everybody's running with it.
Let's run with it, right? But you've seen what I'm talking about,
Yeah, she was
right?
wild.
So, if all of the things said within there that she's related to this chick from ABC,
Yeah.
I mean, what can you say? But like, to be honest, this did get spun very quickly into a racial thing.
She was just trying to keep a job.
And like, yeah,
She was just trying to keep a job.
Granted, however she got the job, like whether or not, Rachel Nichols been in the game for a minute, right? And nobody, if 2 days ago, if you would have asked somebody to have a bad thing to say about Rachel Nichols, nobody probably would have had shit to say.
Jimmy Butler busted it, I know that.
But,
Man, shouts out to Doris Burke. Doris Burke been the realest one since day one. Rachel Nichols seemed shady to me since day one. But Doris Burke, you my peoples, bro.
Yeah. Rachel Nichols,
She'll be
guess it's over, bro. But yeah, she'll probably end up on her feet. ESPN
she'll
likes
be
to
alright.
recycle talent. They'll put her on one of those midday shows on ESPN too.
She's over.
Yeah.
Not PTI. The shit that they have the points and all that.
Fucking
Around the horn.
yeah. They'll put her. They'll throw her somewhere. She'll be fine.
She'll be alright. I mean, man. Rachel Nichols might be getting unemployment too, though, because she's not gonna be on TV.
She'll be alright. Who do you think is going to the finals?
I told you, the Suns.
Okay.
I told you. I've been told you that when they was playing.
So Giannis has no chance.
Bro, the Suns are a better team.
Giannis has no chance. Say it.
I'm
Say
not-
it to the camera. Look into
They
the
have
camera.
a chance, but Phoenix is gonna win. Phoenix is playing too well.
And how many? They're up 1-0?
6. Everybody's saying
Phoenix in
5, 6. Yeah, Phoenix and 6. That's a fact. Like, Milwaukee's gonna win 1 on their home floor, maybe 2, but it's a dub. Phoenix and 6.
I respect it.
You think Milwaukee's gonna win?
No, I think CP3 kind of got this. So
And he was wilding last night too.
I fell asleep. I played myself. Super played myself.
Yeah, you
After a long weekend of watching trash cans getting burned. Came home and I
Riot
just
gear.
couldn't do it. Couldn't fucking do it.
Those West Coast games are tough, bro, because it starts at 9 o'clock and it's just like it's
Couldn't
hard.
fucking do it, yeah. That's the whole shit. You couldn't stay up late when you were a kid to watch them shits.
Nah, I used to stay up late.
Had to be in bed. Dominican household, man.
Nah, my mom was strict, bro. You bugging. My mom was strict.
Have you seen this Brittney Spears kind of how she got her shit denied again?
I don't understand what's going on with that, bro. Like,
I think the
how does
judge
she
is getting
prove,
money, yo.
Yeah, that's a. But how does she prove that she's mentally
Stable?
Yeah,
That's the whole thing. I have no idea.
I think you know what I need.
What if they're just holding the picture of her at the gas station bald? Up at that's what the defense is doing.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, look. Same lady.
I think that honestly, they need to let her record it out. Because if she records it out, nah, big facts, bro. She'll get all that pain out. One, she's gonna make mad money.
But she can record the album. She just has no control of what's you know what I mean? So maybe she goes into her little bedroom studio,
Bro, they control the color of her cabinets. They literally control it down to that level of a T. That's crazy. And everybody's saying free Britney, but Brittney Spears was wilding before, bro. Y'all making it seem like she was her and Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck, I don't know how he's not in a mental institution, but Britney's been wilding. So I just want her to get a free life and do what she got to do. But at the end of the day, it's
it's Britney, bitch.
she's toxic. She made a song.
Yes, that is the toxic anthem.
You feel me? She was toxic before Future.
That's facts.
So I don't know, man. Free Britney. I hope she gets her freedom. But if she's a menace to society, then fuck it.
But she's not though. I feel like all the evidence points to her being a completely kind of normal human being at this point, right? As normal as a child star, can be.
I just don't understand the whole controlling her money thing because it's I understand that in the sense of her being crazy.
I will put her in a box if I get to control her money. I don't care.
But it's bro, y'all been making money for years off of her. Bro, she's been making M's for a long. You should be good if you were leeching off of her. You should be fine. Why do you need to continue to be her fake accountant and do all that BS? I don't understand it.
It's for the bread.
Yo, y'all need to stop being so greedy,
ever
bro.
going to be for the bread.
Y'all need to stop being so greedy, bro. Just like people on unemployment, start working, okay? Y'all shit is about to end. Y'all está bueno. Y'all been leeching. And don't get me wrong. If I didn't have a job, I'll be doing the same shit. But at a certain point in time, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I want to work. Let me get a job. Feel me?
But the thing is, you can, and still collect unemployment. And you know what? Look at this big government guy over here,
Government guy.
trying to save Uncle Sam some bread.
Cap,
Fuck all
cap,
that.
cap. That's not what I'm saying.
Yo, everybody needs to be on the fucking. Everybody needs just get fired. Okay, get fired.
Fail a drug test.
Right. And then collect unemployment, and then hustle. You're welcome.
What is your definition of hustle? Because if you're
It is
talking
what you
about-
want, bro. You could go sell hot dogs on the fucking street. You could go work at the deli after hours.
I'm just talking about pride. Like, yo, bro, at a certain point, you gotta, and I'm not saying get a job like a 9 to 5, but it's like, yo, if you collecting unemployment and you have all that free time, do something with that time, bro. Make a mixtape, start reading, get a new talent. Y'all just sitting on your ass, not doing shit, rolling overpriced weed, and then
Stop buying weed in the colorful baggies. Next topic.
y'all buying 1942 Clase Azul and all that bullshit. You sleeping on your mama's couch still. Your car is a piece of shit. It's gonna get repoed by the end of the summer. Come on, bro. Be smarter. Like, I understand you scamming the government. Cool. Do the EBT, get the unemployment, do everything you gotta do. But flip that into something. Don't just be a regular person in the hood doing the same shit. Feel me? That's it.
Yeah, just aspire. Everything else other than getting off your mom's crib.
Diversify your revenue streams.
Everything else, like, you got to get off your mom's crib. Like, try that, please.
Off
It's
her
difficult.
couch.
It's difficult.
Off her couch.
Put a mattress on the floor.
Like, y'all don't even have beds. That's my problem.
But it's okay if you don't have beds.
No, you gotta at least have a bed. Like, if she's like, oh, nah, you gotta sleep on the couch, then that's a problem. You feel me? But you DO'd out in the club and you popping 5 bottles a night? Come on, dog. Y'all living wrong.
Ultimately, get your priorities right.
I don't understand this shit. So, yeah, we have the open mic at the Last Stop, July 21st. If you feel like you have some type of talent, don't be scared. But if you suck, I'm gonna curve you. And
I'll still accept you.
it still gets me. But yeah, shout out to DM.
If you're a comedian, if you're a musician, if you dance funny, if you got a funny like burp or laugh or some shit, pull up, yo. Like, it's gonna be a chill time. There's gonna be drinks. There's gonna be food. There's gonna be music.
It's gonna be us.
It's gonna be us.
It's gonna be us.
Pull up.
And if anybody's been to the last open mics, to the last couple of ones we had pre-COVID, them shits was lit.
It was a good time.
Them shits was lit. We have pictures to prove it, and we have a lot of reviews to prove it. Them shits was lit. So pull up on us. We're gonna give you a good time. We're gonna give you some nice acts, and we're gonna get y'all twisted. You heard?
Word. And that was another episode of the Medium Rare Podcast with your boy, LastNameBall.
And your boy Don Sazon.